Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned.
Liam's witch warning: Hayes and Steffi are spy targets. The bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, June 16th, reveals that Liam Spencer issued a witch warning, and Hayes Finnegan and Steffi Forrester were spy targets. Brooke Logan made another plea at Forrester Creations for Ridge Forrester to come home to her, but he insisted Taylor Hayes made him happy and went home with her instead. Taylor went to the Forrester home to get answers from Eric Forrester, who had arranged for Brooke to be a part of the showstopper. It made Taylor wonder if Eric still believed Brooke and Ridge belonged together. Ridge quickly interrupted and saved Eric from Taylor's questioning. Taylor then asked Ridge whether he missed Brooke, but Ridge assured her that the show-stopping stunt was simply for work. Ridge returned home to Taylor that night and promised to keep coming home to her if she agreed, so they kissed. On Monday's B&B episode, Brooke was trying on clothes at the office when someone slipped in and removed a garment from the changing screen. Brooke assumed Ridge had returned, but she was shocked when Nick Marone appeared instead. Nick was passing through Los Angeles and wanted to meet Brooke and catch up. After Nick explained his successful shipping company and new boat, there was also some discussion regarding Nick and Brooke's son, Jack Marone. Brooke mentioned her video conversations with Jack, who worked in fashion in Paris. Nick revealed that he had received information on Ridge's departure from Brooke and assumed it was related to the takeover. After Nick complained about Ridge repeatedly harming Brooke, he told her that Ridge would not change. Nick thought Brooke deserved better and reminisced with her before landing a passionate kiss, which they both appeared to relish. Steffi and John Finnegan thanked Liam for his assistance in establishing the school's art program at the beach house. Liam was pleased to do so because the wildfires had supposedly caused significant damage to the school. Hayes gave Liam a robot as a gift before they went to the beach home with Finn, Steffi, and Liam. Hayes approached Ms. Dillon and the other children to meet them. That allowed Liam to express his concerns about Luna Nozawa, who seemed to appear out of nowhere. Liam was concerned about what would happen when he was gone and advised Finn not to underestimate Luna. After spending time on the beach with the other kids, Hayes returned and wanted to show Steffi a seal from the window. Outside, Luna used a long lens to spy on Hayes and Steffi. Luna's cheeky look indicated that she was still planning something. Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivered high drama, emotional tension, and a mysterious warning that could spell trouble for several key characters. In a storyline that continues to twist and intensify, Liam Spencer issued a chilling warning about Luna Nozawa, likening her to a little witch with unknown intentions. Meanwhile, Hayes Finnegan and Steffi Forrester found themselves under secret surveillance, potentially placing them at the center of a brewing storm. The episode kicked off at Forrester Creations, where Brooke Logan made yet another heartfelt appeal to Ridge Forrester, hoping to reignite their romance. Her plea was familiar, filled with memories of their long and complicated past. But Ridge, firm in his newfound happiness, gently declined. He explained that Taylor Hayes brought him peace and joy, and he was committed to her. With that, he turned away from Brooke and headed back to Taylor, putting a temporary end to the Brooke-Ridge saga, at least for now. Over at the Forrester mansion, Taylor Hayes had questions of her own. She was unsettled by the fact that Eric Forrester had invited Brooke to be a part of the showstopper presentation, something that traditionally held emotional significance. Taylor subtly probed Eric's intentions, wondering if he still harbored hopes for Brooke and Ridge to reunite. But before Eric had to fully confront Taylor's pointed questions, Ridge arrived just in time to interrupt the awkward conversation. Taylor then directed her suspicions toward Ridge himself. She asked him if he still had feelings for Brooke, hinting that perhaps the showstopper stunt had emotional underpinnings. Ridge reassured her that the decision was purely professional and that his heart belonged to her. His words were comforting, and by evening, Ridge reaffirmed his commitment by telling Taylor that she was the woman he would continue coming home to. The couple sealed the moment with a romantic kiss, adding a flicker of hope for their future. Back at the Forrester offices, Brooke was alone, trying on clothes behind a screen, when she heard someone enter the room. Assuming it was Ridge, she was shocked when Nick Marone stepped into view instead. His unexpected appearance added a nostalgic touch to the episode. Nick, now a successful businessman with a thriving shipping company and a new boat, was just passing through Los Angeles and decided to visit Brooke. Their conversation took a personal turn as they reminisced about their past and spoke about their son, Jack Marone, who was currently pursuing a career in fashion in Paris. Brooke mentioned she kept in touch with Jack through video calls, showing that she was still closely connected to that part of her life. As the conversation shifted, Nick couldn't help but voice his frustration with Ridge. He pointed out how many times Ridge had let Brooke down and warned her that Ridge was unlikely to change. In a spontaneous moment charged with old emotions, Nick leaned in and kissed Brooke. To her surprise, and perhaps her delight, it was a kiss that neither of them seemed to regret. Meanwhile, at the Cliff house, family bonding was in full swing. Steffi, John Finnegan, and Liam Spencer spent time with young Hayes, setting up an art program at the beach house that had recently suffered damage from nearby wildfires. The mood was light as Hayes presented Liam with a toy robot as a thank you gift. It was a sweet gesture from the little boy, who was clearly enjoying the attention from the adults in his life. However, the cheerful atmosphere was quickly clouded by Liam's growing unease. With Hayes off playing with his friends and Miss Dillon supervising nearby, Liam took a moment to share his thoughts with Finn and Steffi. His main concern? Luna Nozawa. Liam described her arrival as sudden and mysterious, calling her like a little witch who appeared out of nowhere. His words weren't meant to be taken lightly. Liam was genuinely worried about Luna's motives and warned Finn not to let his guard down around her. As the day unfolded, Hayes called his mother over to the window to see a seal out by the beach. The innocent moment took a sinister turn when the camera revealed Luna lurking outside with a long-lens camera, clearly spying on Hayes and Steffi. Her mischievous expression suggested that her intentions were far from innocent. She watched them with an intensity that raised serious red flags. Whatever Luna was planning, it was clear that Steffi and Hayes were her targets, and that her schemes were far from over. The episode ended on this suspenseful note, teasing more trouble on the horizon. Luna's spying wasn't just a random act of curiosity, it was part of something larger, something calculated. The show has been building toward a deeper mystery surrounding Luna, and Liam's warning may be the first real clue that she's hiding a dangerous secret. This development adds a thrilling layer to the current bold and the beautiful narrative. The idea of Hayes, an innocent child, being caught in someone's twisted plot is enough to unsettle even the most seasoned soap opera fan. Meanwhile, Steffi, always a fierce protector of her family, is unknowingly being watched, which may soon push her into defensive mode. And Liam, often painted as overly cautious, may finally be proven right in his assessment of Luna. With Ridge and Taylor seeming more stable, Brooke possibly rekindling something with Nick, and Luna's bizarre spying intensifying, the dynamics in Los Angeles are shifting rapidly. Emotional entanglements, hidden motives, and secret surveillance are setting the stage for explosive revelations. Stay tuned, because if Liam's witch warning is any indication, The Bold and the Beautiful is about to dive even deeper into its most mysterious and dramatic story arc yet.